What is going on, everybody? We are at the El Rancho Hotel in Gallup, New Mexico, right off of Route 66. I'm doing a voiceover on this video because when I get inside, there's going to be music playing in the background, and I don't want to get nailed for copyright. So the El Rancho Hotel was built in 1936, opened in 1937, built by R.E. Griffith. He was the brother of film director W.D. Griffith. And the base for the hotel is for a place for celebrities to stay when they're having movie productions in the area. And the celebrities, there's been a lot stayed there. Older celebrities from today's. But people like Doris Day, Gene Autry, Humphrey Bogart, Jack Benny, Jean Harlow, John Wayne, Katharine Hepburn, Kirk Douglas, Lucille Ball, Mae West, Rita Hayworth, Ronald Reagan. I mean, the list just goes on and on of the celebrities that have stayed in this hotel. They've kept this hotel pretty much original. As you'll see here in a second when we go inside, it's like stepping back in time. It's actually pretty cool. This was our first time staying here. Look at that. It just looks Western. And a lot of Westerns were filmed, in that New Mexico, Arizona area. But it's a cool hotel. Like I said, they've kept most of it original. You're free to explore inside there as long as you're not interrupting people in their rooms or having their quiet time. This is downstairs. This is the grand staircase, if you will, when you walk in, with the fireplace there on the bottom. This little cubby hole here, I'm gonna try to open it because, why not? You got to check out to see if it opens. It didn't. There'll be a door over there. I looked at it and thought about it, but I was like, it's probably locked shut too. I mean, look at the staircases, the half logs there. It's a very cool place. And another part of the cool part of it is, you'll see later in the video, the rooms are named after people that stayed in the hotel, celebrities. I don't know if the celebrities actually stayed in that certain room or if they just themed that room after it, but it's pretty cool. I love those round windows there. You don't see that very often. Those, what do they call them, ship windows? And this is what it looks like on the outside. Like I said, it's on Route 66, so of course they have to have some neon going on in there. Look at that. That's rad. And it's right on Route 66, but it's also right on Interstate 40 too. And what's crazy is we've driven past this place I don't know how many times. I've never known about the El Rancho until a few years back when Jordan the Lion, we were watching one of his vlogs and he stayed there, and it's just like, why the hell have we never stayed there? Pretty cool neon though. I wish they would bring neon back more, especially in Las Vegas. I remember going to Las Vegas as a kid and just neon everywhere, and the lights and the light bulbs, and they still have some. There's still some brightness, but not like it used to be in the 80s and 90s. That's a cool window. I like that window too. This video is just going to be me walking around showing you guys stuff. In that showcase there's a bunch of John Wayne memorabilia, his autograph. There's several autographs in there. Cool piano. Those doors led out to the side of the hotel, the side of the front. And going through that archway is where the bottom floor of the rooms are. There's only 2 stories in this section. It's big old amethyst rocks, crystals, whatever you guys want to call them. So this is going down the hallway, and I just went around where like the grand staircase is. Now this elevator is an old-time elevator, super cool. I loved it. Let's get in and check it out. Like I said, very cool elevator. Thought that was fun. That's the first elevator of that style that I've ever been in, so I was pretty excited about it. This is going down the hallway on the second floor. Again, I mean, you can just see the time frame that this is built. So this is the room that I stayed in when I was there. I didn't do a tour of the room, and later on you'll see me unlock it, but I didn't do anything on the inside because my wife actually, if you follow this channel long enough, you know that she has stage 4 ovarian cancer, and she wasn't feeling good at this particular moment, so I let her just rest and have her privacy. Rita Hayworth. Again, I don't know if these people have stayed in these rooms or if the rooms are just named after them, but either way, all these people have stepped foot and stayed in the room, which I think is very cool. Shirley Temple, that's another one. There are a lot of these names that I saw that I don't know who they are. I'm not super big on movies or television, so there's a lot I don't know, but a lot of these big time famous names I do know. So I point out most of those. There's me unlocking my door, but you're not going to get a preview. I will say, though, the rooms are huge. There's 2 beds in there, but the rooms are huge. It has a full bathroom. Very much worth the money. The price is very fair. Easy to make reservations online. The staff there was super cool, super chill. A lot of them answered some of my questions. Doris Day has stayed there. Fact about Doris Day is her son is named Terry Melcher. Terry Melcher was tied into the Charles Manson, and where Sharon Tate lived, Terry Melcher actually lived there, and the Manson family thought they were going to Terry Melcher's house, but it wasn't. It was Sharon Tate's house. Jack Benny, I know the name, couldn't tell you what he was in. Kirk Douglas, I know some of his work. Look at just the artwork everywhere. Such a cool, the carpet, everything about this hotel is awesome. Walking through upstairs is fairly quiet. Ronald Reagan. You'll see a meal later that we ate. One of the meals that they serve is a Ronald Reagan. They do have a restaurant on location in there, and they also have a pretty awesome gift shop. Look at the doggy. I know I'm skipping a lot of these rooms, the names on them. Again, I don't know who they are, so I film what I like to film. There's the amethyst again. I guess I should say after I went to the room, we're back downstairs. I didn't film the elevator ride back down. There's John Wayne again. Those doors are cool. Those are awesome doors. That old bell that's up on top there. I'd love to get my hands on a John Wayne autograph. I have an not extensive. I got a decent autograph collection, and I'd love to add John Wayne to it, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Back in the big room here. Me watching this, I don't know why the hell they just showed the top of that showcase. There was cool stuff in there. Look at the old cigarette machine. Don't see those very often, especially of that date. 2-cent stamps. Boy, have times changed. The press pennies. I wish there'd be... Pennies are going to disappear sooner or later. Those machines are going to be nothing. There's the little peek of the gift shop. The Ortega family actually bought this hotel, and that's who owns it now. Let you guys, all these placards, you can pause it and read it if you want to. I love those spindles, the way the color is. Going straight down this hallway is how you get to the restaurant. I didn't go all the way down, as you see, because there's a lot of people and they're eating, and I just don't like filming when there's a lot of people. They're trying to have their dinner and their privacy. Going up the grand staircase back to the second floor. This is cool because, as you'll see, it's wrapped around, but on all these walls and columns are autographs of celebrities. And there is so many of them. Some I recognize, some I didn't. I have to laugh. This is one of the first times I've used my GoPro to film like this, and I can see I need some work. They're just pictures and autographs for days. Their collection is way bigger than mine, for now. There's a little bookshelf area here. But see, you got this wraparound walk area from the big room. This is out on the deck on the second floor. You got Route 66 down there, and then if you see in the distance, you got Interstate 40 down there. So it's right there. It's convenient, right off the road. I wish my wife was feeling good, because she would have loved to come out here and sit in the rocking chairs and just let your mind wander and go. Such a cool hotel to visit. I recommend, if you're going through there, to stay there. Rooms were super clean. The bathrooms were super clean. I don't have anything negative to say about this experience at this hotel. Everything was well taken care of. Like I said, the staff was friendly. It was so cool just to go out and explore the area. Look at all those pictures, all those autographs. And there's some more of the rooms there. As you see, I cut back this way. I'm trying to avoid people because I know a lot of people don't want to be on camera. So
this is the second
this is exploring some more of the rooms on the second floor. Humphrey Bogart. The downstairs hallway and the upstairs hallway is pretty much identical. Got some Mae West there. And those slats that are on the door, you can't see through at all. It may look like you can peek in the room, and you can. You got total privacy. Gene Autry. Everybody knows Gene, I feel. Just out on a little balcony there. I don't think I was allowed on the balcony, and that's why I didn't go out. The Ortega family that owns it is doing a awesome job on it, keeping it clean, keeping it up. Like I said, the prices are very fair. I've paid more money for a crappier place to stay than that, for sure. The movies that they filmed in and around that area went from like 1940 to the 60s. So there's a good 20 plus year span of where they were pumping movies out, and a lot of these celebrities were staying there. But they haven't done a whole lot in modern times. I know in Gallup, New Mexico, they filmed Natural Born Killers in parts of that area. And there's some few others. I read a snippet of Young Guns. Either 1 or 2 was filmed somewhere around there. Pardon me. Young Guns was filmed a lot in New Mexico and Arizona, so... This is the food that we got. This is, my son got the Ronald Reagan, which comes with jelly beans. And I didn't know Ronald Reagan was such a jelly bean fanatic. I learned that through this menu. I'm sure a lot of people knew that. But I didn't. There's the jelly beans, so I thought that was kind of cool. Well, guys, that's it. The El Rancho Hotel, Gallup, New Mexico. Thanks for watching. Much love to y'all, and we'll see you next episode. As you see now, rest in peace, Adam the Woo.